In the cold vastness beyond the Milky Way's shimmering arms, astronomers whisper about impossible voids, stars that should shine but do not. What lurks behind their vanishing light is not a natural process, but a silence far older and darker than time. It watches, unseen, consuming warmth in endless secrecy. They call them Dyson spheres, hypothetical megastructures built by civilizations so advanced, they drain entire stars for power. Yet as space telescopes gaze deeper, they find something uncanny, regions where stars vanish into pure black. No reflection. No radiation. Only the faint echo of something vast feeding in darkness. The concept was born from human imagination, a thought experiment in physics and engineering. But what if it's not fiction? What if across the gulf of eternity, something built those husks deliberately, each sphere a cocoon sealing what remains of their creators? A mausoleum orbiting eternal night. In the 1960s, astronomer Freeman Dyson proposed his famous idea, a swarm of satellites capturing every photon from a star. Humanity saw promise. The galaxy saw terror. Because to build such a cage, one must erase their sun from existence, like a god extinguishing its own heart. Our instruments measure light curves, how the brightness of a star flickers and fades. In recent decades, multiple stars have been found whose flickers defy all known science. No dust cloud explains them. No orbiting planet matches them. It's as if something mechanical passes before them, cold, rigid, deliberate. The most famous among them was the mysterious Tabby star. For years, its erratic dimming baffled scientists, dropping up to 20% of its light without reason. Some blamed cosmic debris. Others whispered of structures, layer upon layer, slowly assembling around it like jaws closing in. Imagine the construction of such a machine, countless segments forged from shattered planets, assembled over millennia. Each piece positioned with mechanical precision, programmed to absorb a star's fire. To outsiders, the region would appear as nothing but a void, the corpse of light. To power themselves indefinitely, an advanced species would need more energy than their planet provides. They would turn their eyes upward, toward their star, and decide to take it. To swallow their own sun is to defy the natural order, to become architects of eternal shadow. Yet what if power was not the reason? What if the sphere is not an energy shell but a shield, built to keep something out? The thought chills astronomers. Maybe they weren't protecting themselves from nature, but from something that moves between the stars, following the warmth of life. When radio telescopes sweep across those silent zones, they return nothing but static, a perfect void, no emissions. No pulsations. No whispers of civilization. As if those inside have sealed their world tight, forsaking contact forever in exchange for invisible survival. We call this the Fermi paradox. If life is common, where is everyone? Maybe the answer lies behind those cloaked stars. Perhaps advanced intelligence reaches a final, inevitable conclusion, to become invisible. To erase itself to escape what hunts the luminous. Consider the scale. To build a Dyson sphere around a star the size of our sun would require dismantling entire planets. Hundreds of worlds would be stripped to bone, their minerals refined into panels, each one orbiting like an insect wing around the star's suffocating prison. The human mind cannot fathom that darkness, a sphere stretching hundreds of millions of kilometers, lightless, dead cold, radiating only faint waste heat. Even our most powerful telescopes can't truly see it. We infer its existence through absence, the void where brilliance should be. Infrared surveys capture ghosts of heat, tiny leaks from what should be sealed perfection. But what if the leaks we see are not accidents? What if they are signals, subtle emissions marking boundaries, like cosmic footprints? A warning, perhaps, to stay away. Every time humanity builds a better telescope, the darkness grows larger. It's almost as if the universe rearranges itself to hide deeper truths. The more light we capture, the more we see absence, regions deliberately masked, like wounds stitched shut by invisible hands. In some models, these megastructures could last billions of years, far beyond their makers. Imagine them still orbiting dead suns, long after their architects turned to dust. Hollow sarcophagi, drifting in silence, each whispering a single question, was it worth it? Advanced civilizations may have ascended technologically, yet spiritually decayed, obsessed with control, they imprisoned their gods of fire. In their hunger for immortality, they may have become machines, conscious energy, sealed in dark geometry, condemned to watch eternity alone. If such beings exist, perhaps they watch us already. Their sensors span light years, detecting our radio chatter, cataloging our atomic pulse. To them, we are fledgling embers in a fragile cradle, ignorant of the darkness that waits for brightness to grow too loud. Some cosmic horror theorists suggest that Dyson spheres aren't built for energy harvest at all, they are containment units. Each one, a lid on an ancient star beast that might awaken if exposed. The builders vanished not in triumph but in terror, obliterated by their own prison. The void between galaxies, they say, hides millions of such sealed stars. A galactic quarantine. Each one pulsing faint radiation like a heartbeat beneath layers of armor. To look too closely may invite something across the gulfs, something our words cannot hold. Our technology, as primitive as it is, begins to pierce their veil. Every new satellite extends our reach. Every detection increases risk. Because somewhere, something might notice our gaze, and realize we have begun to understand the language of their silence. Such horror doesn't announce itself with claws or screams, but with missing light. The absence of a star is itself a warning that consumption has occurred. Something fed. Something finished. And that hunger, unchecked, may drift toward new constellations. If we map these voids, we might discern patterns, geometric alignment suggesting purpose. Humans crave meaning, yet what if the alignment forms a shape our minds weren't meant to see? A symbol written across the heavens, too vast to be coincidence. Imagine the first explorer who realized this, that their telescope's data matched no known physics. That the missing light formed a lattice far greater than any galaxy. The pattern itself might be the artifact, a message encoded within cosmic absence. Throughout history, myths spoke of gods eating the sun. Perhaps those old fears came from whispers beyond time, echoes of true events, when ancient beings consumed stars to survive the cold approach of eternity. Perhaps myths are memories trapped in genetic terror. The silence of space is not empty, it is filled with pressure, as if waiting for something to break. Each vanished star adds weight to this cosmic suffocation. Somewhere, hidden beyond infrared shadow, an ancient watcher may still surveil the embers that remain. In the great chain of existence, perhaps visibility is vulnerability. Life begins by shouting its presence to the cosmos, but advanced life learns the final rule: hide. Darkness becomes survival. Light becomes invitation. Should humanity ever reach that threshold, we too might face the same decision, to build our own sphere, to extinguish our light, to fade gently into invisibility. The technology would save us, but also erase us, making the universe silent by design. Across deep time, civilizations might evolve and vanish, leaving only cold metal shells orbiting darker and darker stars. To future observers, the galaxy might look lifeless, not because there is no life, but because there is only hidden life. And if we set our course for one of those voids, what would we find? Not ruins, not relics, just a smooth horizon of substance, infinitely reflective and endlessly cold. A structure so immense that time itself bends around its surface. As our probes approach such regions, sensors would distort, instruments would fail. The nearer the approach, the less reality behaves. It might not be solid matter but a dimensional distortion, consuming photons like a black mirror to protect what lies within. Inside, no star burns, no planet shines. Only mechanisms moving in precision, perhaps still obeying imperatives burned into programming billions of years old. A civilization turned machine, a hive without consciousness, maintaining an eternal vigil over nothing. If we send light to test its surface, it would never return. Not reflected, not absorbed, just gone. We would know then that the structure defies known physics. It would be not merely artificial, but metaphysical, a scar on the face of reality. Astronomers, in silent meetings, already debate whether to publish certain data. Some light curves are too symmetrical, too perfect. There are places in the sky that now show less light every year, as if the spheres are multiplying, spreading through the dark like infection. Perhaps it has already begun. The sun's slight variations in emission, once dismissed as ordinary cycles, may not be so benign. If an invisible lattice begins to form around us, we may never notice, until the last morning dawns dimmer than the one before. In the end, the Dyson sphere may not be a tool at all but a whisper from the universe: all light must fall silent eventually. Every civilization burns bright only to vanish into its own shadow, leaving behind nothing but heat and fear. So when you look up tonight and find a patch of sky where no stars dwell, remember, it may not be empty. It may be occupied by a silence too perfect, a shadow too deliberate. Somewhere out there, an invisible structure may already be watching back.